what you'll need: a French press, coffee grounds, mug, milk. So you can do all sorts of things with this. They range less than $15. I'd say between 10 and 15. And you can do cold brew coffee in the fridge, French press coffee. And I also found out you can froth milk. So that's what I'm going to show you specifically. I will do a French press brewed coffee first. So I have the coffee grounds, and I did 2 tablespoons in here. And then I'm going to fill the water to probably just less than halfway. So I have boiling water on the stove, which I'm going to add directly into right about there. I just kind of eyeball it when it gets to be the correct consistency, or the right color. You know, because if you like a light roast, medium, or dark, you can kind of just do what you choose. So mine is, it's kind of dark, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. Stir it up. This is going to sit for 4 minutes and brew. In the meantime, I have warmed some milk in here. This is what I'm going to froth. So one thing that's a little bit difficult as to opposed to having a machine that does your espresso and your steamed milk is that you have to wait for 4 minutes and then pour your coffee out and clean this, so then you can pour your milk in and froth it. Another option is you can make your coffee in your coffee pot. So what I'm starting with is a half a cup of coffee, whether you French press it in this press or make it in your coffee pot. A cup of milk, and I'm just going to give this some good pumps of air. You don't want to go too crazy. Get air in there. You can see it starts to grow. When it gets to about halfway up, you know it's frothed enough. You can see that your froth is complete when the foam reaches to about halfway up the glass. Another option is by adding sweetened condensed milk to sweeten your coffee. You have a dense sweetener that you just need like a little tiny teaspoon. Like I just add like the tip of the teaspoon in, stir it up to the hot coffee and it melts. And then I had some extra milk from frothing I'm going to use for this one. This one's going to be a little bit more of a sweet coffee. So one downside to the French press is the coffee grounds can mix in with the coffee if it's like pumped too much, or sometimes if you just have not a very good seal on your French press, it can cause the grounds to seep into the coffee, and then they get stuck in between these layers and it's really hard to clean them out. So I tried to clean it out as best I could, but there was still some in there, so you can see it got into the milk. Just a little bit. Coffee grounds at the bottom.